Does anyone believe that the people that were in the position to have Jeffrey Epstein killed wouldn't have? Let's just start there. Let's just start there with the morality. Does anyone believe if you went to any of these presidents, prime ministers, CEOs, billionaires, and said, we could get him, do you think any of them went, well, yeah, but isn't that morally wrong? Let's start there. Does anyone believe that they would go, yeah, but I don't know. I stopped the line at killing. That's my line. Having sex with children who've been enslaved on an island, fine. But I will not be a part of this. Does anyone believe that? Let's just start there. So there's a few things you have to believe. You have to believe that the people were either morally against murder. That's the first thing you would have to believe. The second thing you would have to believe is that, let's say they weren't morally against it, but they couldn't pull it off. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. And again, let's review. The leaders of countries, billionaires, people that run the government couldn't accomplish this. You got to believe one of those two things. They either wouldn't have done it, which I think we can all agree is malarkey. That's ridiculous. I would never kill someone. Can you imagine? I wouldn't kill someone. These people press a button and everyone's dead all the time. This is their job. They kill people constantly, all day, every day. That's what they do. So it would be odd that the one guy they wouldn't want to kill is the one that had information about things that would ruin their life. That would be odd that they had pangs of conscience at that point. Okay, that's point one. Point two, they couldn't do it. For some reason, they couldn't figure out how to do it, except they kind of did. Because the guards went to sleep and there's no camera of him doing it. So he just did it, and then we gotta take it for our word that nobody take their word for it, that nobody has been associated with this. Sorry, we had our own little problem. Our air conditioner was about to, I was about to kill myself in my own studio with my air conditioner. So we have obviously a very odd circumstance here. This is very strange because these are the people that were elected to shine light on this stuff, but that's not going to happen. So if you're an adult, you realize that. If you're an adult, you realize that politics is largely for the rubes, people that get animated by it and people that get excited by it and people who think there's going to be grand revelations coming and things are going to... Now, that's nice. It's a nice thought, but it doesn't seem like that's happening in this instance. We don't know what's going on here. We don't have an idea. Now we're being told that this guy actually killed himself and that... So let's listen to Epstein and Bongino in their own words talk about this, and then we'll go a little deeper into it. We're not going to spend an inordinate amount of time on it, but it seems like bullshit. I think it's bullshit. And I have a pretty good idea of why it is happening, and I'll tell you after this. That's called a teaser.
You said Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know a suicide when you see one, and that's what that was.
He killed himself. Again, you want me to... I've seen the whole file. He killed himself.
It's a little bit of a... Now, I think this is happening for two reasons. There's two reasons. Number one, they found out that every billionaire's on that list. So I'm just going to tell you the way it'll work. If every billionaire's on that list and is in those tapes, or at least a lot of them, the lion's share, it ain't coming out. It ain't coming out. If the entire power structure of the world is somehow implicated in this, they're not letting it out. They're not letting it out. Nobody's letting it out. So if that happens to be the case, now that's where I'm leaning towards that. There's too many people. They're too high profile. They have too much money. They're too politically connected. And even these people who are, I don't know Kash Patel or Dan Bongino. And by the way, who the hell are they? I'm supposed to believe that they're like white knights trying to rid the world of corruption and evil and all this stuff. Based on what? Based on who, what, where? I don't, I can just tell you as somebody who's watching this right now, it fully seems like it cannot, whatever they know, cannot be known. That there is an agreement. Now, I don't know if they were threatened. I don't know if it was implicit. I don't know if it would just take down so many different people. I don't know. I cannot speculate. Well, I can. I do, and I will. But I do think it is bullshit. Guys like Jeffrey Epstein don't really kill themselves. They're people that can gamble, and they will gamble, and they think there's a way out. For a guy like Jeffrey Epstein, the first time he got caught, he got a slap on the wrist. And, Maxwell's doing 20. I'm sure there was a way for Epstein to cop to something, do 10 or 15. Like, I don't know. It feels odd that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. Is it improbable? Yeah. It's improbable. So my guess, which again is based on absolutely nothing. I know some people I can ask, they won't tell me. I have the connections where I can ask people and now I'm shut down because they know it. I go here and I go, blah, blah, blah. It's no value in my head. I want it for you. I want it for the people. I give it to you. Now, it's what I do. I give it to the people for free, and not for free, really. Please buy a product or something. Support the show, Patreon. Live dates not on sale yet. They will be. But that's why they'll just kind of go, yeah. But here's the deal. There are big, big people that are embroiled in things, and I know one or two things I cannot say because I truly fear for my own safety. That's what I will say. That's all I'll say on this show. And it does not involve Trump. And I know people are going to get mad. They're going to go, well, you're shilling for Trump again. I'm like, no, I'm criticizing him. That hotel in Dubai that he's doing, I actually don't even like the tower. I think it should be multiple towers with a courtyard. But I'm telling you, there's one thing that I know that I will not say because I believe that there's a very good chance that I would not sleep as well at night if I said it. And I won't say it. And I know you're like, you don't even believe, and you're a grifter, and hey man, whatever. I donated money to a charity today because a kid attacked me online for no reason. He attacked me, started yelling at me for no reason. And a young man, and he was attacking me, and I kept going back and forth with him. I found out something bad happened, and I donated money. And that's what wins the argument. I go, I'm going to donate money. But also, I did feel bad, and you could tell in his voice he's a good person. I can hear in someone's voice if they're a good person or not. In his voice, he was a good person. And I said, it's the right thing to do. What am I going to use the money for? What do I need, more shellfish? But I know one thing that I think some of this is relating to. And I will just say this. They're not letting it out. It ain't coming out. If what I think is true, it's not coming out. And it does not involve Trump. And I will say that it's not coming out. And the thing that I'm talking about is not something that other people, I guess, aren't aware of to a certain degree. But I think that there's members of the administration that will not let this out. I don't know who they are. I might. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Kill someone else. Don't start with me. Kill someone else. Don't start with me. There's people that don't want it out. Probably. Guessing games. Peekaboo. Who's that? Somebody doesn't want it out. I don't know. Maybe everyone Maybe he killed himself. Maybe he was used as a human shield by Hamas. Have you ever thought about that? Jeffrey Epstein was used as a human shield by Hamas because that's what they do. They killed him. He was under a hospital with Hamas. There was 3 guys in Hamas using Jeffrey Epstein as a human shield in the pediatric ward of a hospital in Gaza. So Israel had to kill them. So that's one of the civilian casualties is Epstein. So there's that. That's that. And we're moving on. There's nothing more to say.